Janice. Thank you for coming and agreeing to share your art of tea leaf reading with us. And I'm so excited to see how you mix the astrology in with the tea leaf reading. How long have you been doing this now?
Thank you for coming. I appreciate this. Is a wonderful time to talk to you because I've heard a lot about you. Well, I started reading tea leaves way back when I didn't really know it. I was training myself because I had a little dress shop in my home, and the lady that was my alteration lady was from Ipswich, England, and every day she'd say, let's have a cup of tea, let's have a cup of tea, and she'd want to just sit and talk about her children. So I said, Dorothy, I don't think we can do these tea leaf readings anymore because we're trying to start our little business and we have to focus on that and not just drink our tea and talk about our children. And she said, oh, Janice, this is the day I'm going to read your tea leaves. So that was way back in 1971.
Wow.
When she started. The little dress shop went on for 12 years, but I never read the tea leaves until I tried to, but then I didn't have confidence in myself. So she'd say, you just look in the teacup and talk about the pictures. So then I started doing a little more serious study about energy, spiritual energy, because I wanted to be a good girl. I didn't want to go against my religion and do something bad. So I started to teach myself astrology because the two boys that we had were so different personalities. And so when I started to understand energy, which is very important, I think, for all mothers particularly, to understand that energy is different for everyone. But Dorothy, my tea leaf reader, she was a Pisces, and Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac that intuits everything. Intuitively, they function on that level, whether they understand that or not. And so I did drum up some confidence. That was one of my life lessons because in my birth chart I have the planet Saturn, which is the tough teacher. It's like being Capricorn, black and white. And I had to learn how to trust my intuition when I started. So I didn't read for people back then, but I really got started seriously about it when I've had different, I'll call them miracles, happen in my life. And so in 79, I started to do tea leaves for people because they were coming to me and asking if there's a little dress shop, and that's how I started business. But then I moved to California, and California was a much different country than this little town, Sherwood, Missouri. So I always had a regular job, full time, but I'd have to do readings on the side. I didn't want to turn anyone away with my limited knowledge, but I learned so much along the way from all the hundreds of people I've given readings to. I hope that answers. Successfully, I'd say I started professionally as an astrologer in 1979.
Wow. A lot of experience.
A lot of readings.
A lot of readings.
A lot of teacups.
Is that, now, you spoke a little bit about honing that intuition and reading the energy. How did you really hone that, or did it just come through experience and really trusting what you were
in each teacup
feeling?
I had to feel the energy, which I didn't understand at the time, but as I did more and more readings, yes, you have to understand that every human being is created differently